I think given the nature of D&D, tabletop RPGs, how we play with people, the way that scheduling goes, how sometimes campaigns just sort of fizzle out, or maybe it's not the right table, there are the same focuses on things like narrative and character development. I think that it's probably more often than not, we feel like characters that we create don't get to tell the story that we had hoped for. I think in this regard, being able to play characters at different tables or reusing them, I do definitely think it should be like a normal thing, or sort of a preference thing. I don't think that there's anything inherently bad or uncreative about it. However, one thing that I would caution, and I see this with a lot of people who come into my streams over on the Purple app where people normally play games, look me up, Robbie_Landis01, but what I see a lot with new people who, want to create their character, which is fine, before they join a campaign, is everyone seems to, I think, have this idea in their head, what the character is, the story they want to tell, and it hits a lot like you're writing a book, right? But because tabletop RPGs are this shared narrative experience, one thing that I would ask new players, or even older players alike maybe, who haven't quite had the experience of like a truly collaborative campaign yet, is to keep in mind that the character that you're trying to create isn't going to fit into every campaign setting exactly as you maybe designed them. So, you mentioned using a program that I'm not a big fan of, but is unfortunately here to stay, probably, to help you refine and revise your character. But I think that once you have at least a decent general grasp on the character, at that point, wait till you find a table and work with the GM, work with that world, work with the other players to further refine your character. And also realize that there's no such thing as like finishing your character before the campaign starts, right? There's a definite sense of further character discovery throughout a campaign. So a character is never fully finished. You're always going to be coming up with more memories, more life lessons, more of everything, more of their background. So just sort of keep all of that in mind as you're looking for your next table.